My name is Rickxel and you're still watching UCTV. This is the Lunch Vibe, and of which there's a show that we always entertain, interact, inform, do a lot of things just in an hour and 15 minutes. And of course, this is a segment in the same show, and of course it's called InfoMind. InfoMind, we get public opinion about our topic of discussion. And today we are talking about gender inequality and how is it unequal. That is actually the major point, and to which side is it favoring, and probably to which other side is it affecting. And I am privileged to have a lady on my right. An introduction, please.
Yeah, I'm called Cynthia Atuhaire.
Okay.
Esther, and the programs coordinator at Mukazipreneur Hub.
Okay.
Attached to the High Innovator program.
Nagandi.
National language, please.
Okay. All right. Coming back still to our topic of discussion, we are discussing about gender inequality in our society, in our workplace, in our schools, in our homes. How do you understand the term gender inequality?
In my perspective, it is when opportunities are not reaching both of the genders. Due to certain structural, societal structures. Yes, so because of the structures available, you find that certain opportunities fall heavily on one side, and one gender can't access them.
Which side is it falling so much into, according to you, today?
I would say it depends in which sector. Because today there are some changes.
Okay, generally, let's first talk about just daily life, according to things that you see, general life. Before even I start talking about business, politics, what? Okay,
generally speaking, because for me, my job requires me to heavily involve myself with people.
Okay.
Like I have to get the informal thing in the person's head and turn it into paperwork.
Okay.
So most of the women, you know, they always worry about the home. We would have loved to move faster with them, but they are worrying about the home. And then when we are working with the boys and the older gentlemen, they are really not worried. Sometimes we've had people coming from like a Germany to come and attend a short meeting here. When he's a guy, and it's okay, it's already. For him, he doesn't mind. He comes and goes, which the women don't do.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel like the ground is level, it's coming to a level.
Okay.
But the society thinks
is still
that
level.
The society thinks that it is at a cost of family values, yeah.
And according to you, it's a cost of what?
I practically speaking, with family values, you kind of can't be traditional if you want to access the opportunities available.
Because you see, in anything we do, we take it back to the family. I think that's why it is so much of family value. Trust me, any mile you move, even if today you went to the UK, you're going there for family.
Okay.
I don't think we go for our personal interests, however much those ones are also there. So talking about gender inequality, to which extent do you think it is affecting one gender, according to you? I understood you're trying to say it's still on the women's side.
I'll be very honest. The environment is changing a bit. For example, now a girl does not have to get into active family life in her 20s and 30s.
Okay.
So she can put time to do a career, she can put time to do a social life, she can have time to discover herself, to know what she wants out of life. So I would say for a certain younger generation, because of those kind of circumstances, however, if they decide to traditionally do things, the inequality will heavily, they will carry it heavily on their shoulder. Yes.
According to Cynthia, she's trying to tell us if you follow traditional way of operating,
you will have to carry certain
an inequality to the women's side, right?
As you said, generally speaking.
Okay. Now let me talk about business.
Yes.
Since you sound like more of a businesswoman. In business, where do you think gender inequality comes? Who is it affecting?
Okay, so
in
I will...
a positive way or negative way?
I'll give the example of the High Innovator program that we are on. So in the first and second cohorts, the program was looking for a certain scalable business, a certain quality of business. And in the first and second cohort, which took almost 3.5 years, they got only 78 businesses. And so the investment committee realized that, okay, we are not having a certain gender in the room. So we need to open up sectors and see. Some of these sectors are not attractive to an investor. And that is how women came on board. So many of them are in businesses, micro businesses, businesses you can't scale, an investor can't put in money, businesses which are not documented. They are not of a certain quality.
Now,
so business-wise, it means many of them have to survive on a day-to-day coin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, yesterday when I was conversing with somebody about the same topic, I was actually at home. Somebody told me, however much we are working hard on gender equality, to what extent gender inequality was God-made. In that you will find men are energetic than men naturally. Men's voices are bigger than for women naturally. Men, you get, that is what somebody told me. What do you think about that? Was it, I don't know how to say it. Was it a problem naturally, or was it a problem in growing up?
It's a structure, like I say, the society structures it like that. There's natural biological differences with everything. Even the men are not equal.
That is true.
Yes. So there is a biological difference between a man
and a woman.
That is for a biological reason. However, in my perspective, it does not make men better or women better. It just makes them different. However, like I was defining it initially, the opportunities that society set up, in the old times, they were set up for people who had physical abilities. So
because everything was manual.
It was manual.
Okay.
So the person whose body could adapt, that the more they did, the stronger it got. That person had more opportunities falling on their side. But now the ground is whose brain can move quicker.
Wow.
Whose brain can mold, whose brain can adapt faster. So because of that, that's why I said, the only reason that you will fail to get those opportunities is by deliberately saying, me as a woman, let me sacrifice those opportunities for something that was around those days. Okay. That's how I want to do it. So, and people value those things. So because if you value those, naturally, opportunities will not come to you.
Fine. Probably as we wind up, I want you to pass a message to that woman who is still thinking things are still about the energy, and of which it has turned to the brain.
Yeah, because
today.
Now we know that physical ability is not how to get more money.
But it actually it is still.
I mean, when we have these boys who carry sacks off of the, and yet the manager who counts, who does the accounting.
I'm going to ask my producer to employ Cynthia on my camera tomorrow. They had my camera.
No, we know for sure that the accountant who is counting the stock is making more money, and is also probably a man, but makes more money than the guy who carries the one.
All right, okay. Probably your last.
So for those girls, for the ladies, I believe it's choice right now. You really have to make that choice. It's just a personal choice.
Okay.
Right now, no one is going to kill you for what. So when you make a choice, I'm pro-choice. So if a woman decides that for me, I will prolong this to have this opportunity. I mean, I support you. However, if you choose that for me, I will spend my 20s doing traditional motherhood and not go for those other opportunities, I mean, I still have no problem.
Okay, thank you so much. And of course, I've loved one statement that back then it was about the physical ability, physical energy, and today it's about brain, mental, the mental, actually mental energy. All right, thank you so much. That has been Cynthia. In case you have your opinion out there, you can as well share with us so that we see how many heads can be better than ours. From actually right here. Thank you. You're still watching The Lunch Vibe on UCTV. I remain Rickxel. Let's go for this one. Any song you want to listen to?
Any song?
Yeah. Your brain is about business.
Yeah,
it's okay. Let's go for this musical break. We shall be coming back the lunch vibe.
All right.